Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you, as always, for your tweets. Interesting enough, Shaka, I have 2 pages of questions. One says use this one, which makes me think this one may have a naughty question in that has been censored.
We get naughty questions?
Well, we get a lot of naughty things, Shaka, mostly abuse towards you. And Stevie and Ali, to be fair, but there we are. Happy Valentine's, everybody, by the way.
That's not naughty at all.
You're off to the gas station to pick up some flowers on the way home?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know where you're going to get flowers at this time of night on Valentine's.
There are many a florist open.
Yeah, right.
Sunday night florists, they're open.
Now, when it comes to romance, I think Ali Moreno more than Stevie Nicol.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Ali, what have you done for Mrs. Moreno? Ali brings out all the stuff.
Oh, what's about to be done after I'm done with you here?
Right
we're going to have a candlelight dinner here at home, served by our children. And it will be a nice romantic evening for the Moreno family.
I wish we could have shown Stevie's reaction to that. Stevie, can you just pull the face that you were describing? Is a similar thing not happening in the Nicol household, Stevie?
Hold on.
Is my dinner ready yet? By the way, he will regret that.
Really?
Oh, stop showing off. Sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Dad made me do it.
Yes, exactly.
Dad made me.
Okay. Stevie, was there ever a teammate that became as influential to the team out of nowhere like Gundogan has?
Actually, I had a player who did that, a guy called Jeff Laurentowicz when I was at the Revs. A guy who spent, 2.5 seasons just as a squad player, a backup player. All of a sudden he had to play in the middle of the park, and within a fortnight he became a fixture. That's the one, as soon as you ask me that question, that stands out. As far as the Premier League, I would have to say no. I mean, you talk about timing. Not that we didn't know this guy was good. He just kind of disappeared for a little spell, but my goodness, he hasn't made a splash now. He's fantastic.
Stevie, on that point, Laurentowicz in training, would he not impress? Would you think that he couldn't make the step up? What was it about it that you thought, well, maybe he can't take it, and then he obviously proved you completely wrong?
It's 100% having belief in what you can do.
Right.
And he's the best example of that. A guy who would do his work and was okay and was part of the squad, who just all of a sudden took things on his shoulders. Came on as a sub, actually. What happened was we were getting beat 3-0 at half-time away at Dallas, and we said, right, you know what, we're just going to shut the midfield down. Stuck him in the middle of the park, and he was fantastic. And we thought, hold on a second, because he tried right back, we tried him at centre back. But as I said, within a fortnight, he was turning up in training and playing exactly the way he did at Dallas, and actually did it for another, 8 or 9 years in MLS.
Ali, if Harry Kane played for Bayern, would he get as many goals as Lewandowski?
No, I don't think so. Lewandowski, I think, is a better out-and-out striker than Harry Kane. And Harry Kane has taken it upon himself at times to drop off from the front line a little bit. So I think there's variety to Harry Kane's game, but I think Lewandowski is more of a, look, my game is defined by goals, and whatever I do is about goals, and that's all I think about. I think Lewandowski still will score more goals with Bayern Munich than Harry Kane.
Stephen?
Would Lewandowski score more goals with Tottenham Hotspur than Harry Kane? You definitely can't answer that first question by saying, well, yes, he would score more goals. I'll tell you what, he would score an absolute barrel load of goals if he played for Bayern Munich. The question is, would Lewandowski score as many or be as influential for Tottenham? That's the other question.
All right, you just ask your own questions then, Stevie. Ask your own questions. Don't worry about it.
Well,
don't worry about people taking the time to send in a question. You ask your own question.
Well, Okay, I think not. I don't think Lewandowski would have as big an influence on Tottenham as Harry does. And I can't turn around and say he would score more goals, but my goodness, he would get a heartload of goals at Bayern Munich. The way they play against the way Tottenham play, no question.
I've lost track of what the question is.
Well, answer. You can make up your own question if
Ask
you like.
Stevie.
Apparently, I could just answer whatever question I want. I'll answer the question that was
Well, it's
asked.
perfectly clear in my head, I know that.
I don't think Harry Kane scores more goals at Bayern Munich than Robert Lewandowski.
Liverpool, Leipzig. Who's the favourite, Stevie?
Do you know, I was listening to the show, Dan, and the bookies have got Liverpool as
Yeah.
favourites.
Huge
How's
favourites.
that possible? They can't win a game to save their life, hardly. Leipzig are what, 4 in the trot they've won? They've only lost a goal. Liverpool have lost 8 goals in, 3 games? I mean, I don't understand the bookies at all. I just don't see how Liverpool can be favourites right now.
Ali?
Leipzig!
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's my answer.
Shaka?
I'm going to go Liverpool then.
Yep, just
Yeah.
a bit different.
Well, yeah.
Wait, why? Why?
I just feel I don't feel Leipzig are that good going forward. I watched them against Augsburg on Saturday, and I just felt they looked
Friday.
a little Friday. I just felt they look a little bit lightweight.
I didn't even know what day they were playing.
Shaka.
Well, one day at some point.
They scored 8. Shaka.
Yeah?
They scored 8 goals in the last 3 games.
That was just-
Oh,
you and your stats. You and your stats.
I watched them on Friday, and then I watched them over again yesterday. That's what I did. I watched them twice. And that was my impression.
Oh, and they can't, by the way, they can't defend either because they've lost a whole 1 goal in the last 3 games as well. And Liverpool's lost 8.
Shaka did not watch
I'll watch
this
them
thing
again
play.
today, Stevie. I'll watch them again today. How
And
about
tomorrow. And tomorrow.
that? Yep.
Ali, can Barcelona beat PSG, or will this be another disappointing year for Barca?
I think they can beat PSG. Have you seen PSG play lately? They're not all that great. They're not all that convincing. It's not a team that is actually flying. In fact, they're second in Ligue 1. And how many times we talk about Ligue 1 as it is some sort of non-competitive league? PSG have not been very good, and I think Barcelona is in the upswing. They have been much better than what they have been over the last couple of months, and I think you're getting the best out of Lionel Messi right now. You're getting the best out of Frankie de Jong. Dembele has been better. Ricky Puig, Pedri, Jordi Alba. Barcelona are dangerous. They're not going to win the whole thing because they're not that good. They have flaws themselves, but I do think that they have a chance against PSG, no doubt about it.
Ali, are we all in agreement that Manchester City against Bayern Munich is the final we'd most like to see contested in the Champions League?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly the way that Manchester City is playing right now. And if you assume that at some point, in some time in their lives, they're going to get Kevin De Bruyne back and Sergio Aguero back, and what all that means for Manchester City and potentially what the best version of Manchester City looks like, yeah, that would be it. Manchester City, Bayern Munich. No question about it. Some of the other teams, you can make all sorts of arguments against them. But there's no argument to be made against Bayern Munich nor Manchester City at this point.
This is a good question, and one name springs to mind straight away, Shaka. I'm intrigued to see if it's the same one. Shaka, if you were to create a wall to defend a free kick from just outside the box using the ex-players from ESPN FC, who would you have laying on the floor?
Who would I have? I would put Craig on the floor
and then he would
because that would just be so much fun. Listening to Craig complain about being on the floor.
There's no way he would do it.
It'd be so good.
Out of everyone who comes on the show, Don, I imagine, be the one who would lay down without as many problems as anyone else.
Don would.
Don just does as he's
as long as he gets
You
to
gotta
plug
choose
somebody else
Gab.
from the
Are you
sponsors.
kidding me? Gab is your guy.
No, ex-players.
Gab is your guy.
Ex-players. Nobody has
claims he
ever
played.
accused Gab of being an ex-player. Ever.
Well, by the way, Gab's not jumping anywhere, so you don't need any line behind him.
I want Gab as my wall. I want Gab as my whole wall.
Stevie, in your Liverpool days, who would be the one who would do that role?
Whoever was told to do it.
Would it be you? Would you
That's
be,
about to say it sounds
would
like
it be you, Stevie? Would you
Sounds
be
like
okay
Stevie.
Whoever
doing
was
it?
told to do it.
Yeah.
Aye,
You wouldn't mind
of course
doing
you
it?
are. Why wouldn't you be?
Well, because you look
Why
like,
wouldn't you be?
You look a bit foolish lying down there. Ruben Diaz dragging you about everywhere.
Well, if you've looked as foolish as many times as me, it wouldn't bother you, would it? Actually, you just reminded me. You actually reminded me, Paul and I, when we had the All-Star team in MLS, we set a wall up the day before the game, and we told Beckham for a laugh that he was to charge the ball. Now, normally what you do is you get your biggest, squarest head, meathead, to charge the ball. So we went to see everybody's face and we said, oh, by the way, David, we want you to charge the ball. And everybody just went like that. What? And then we just started laughing. Then we called the meathead over.
Shaka, why do keepers always take a sip of water after conceding a goal?
Because it's thirsty work. Thirsty work being a goalie.
Yeah. It seems your go-to, isn't it?
Hey, you have to do something. We can't just lie there crying. I've tried that.
Yeah, the reason you didn't save the goal was because you were
dehydrated. Correct.
Yeah. Do the boys miss players wearing their kits baggy, just like Shaka did back in the day? You had it extra baggy, didn't you?
Yeah. I was a trendsetter, Dan.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. There you go.
Look at that.
I was setting trends.
It's pretty much a dress.
I was setting trends. That's what I was doing.
Why, Shaq?
It's a blanket. I'll tell you what it is. It's a snuggie. It's
Yeah.
a snuggie blanket is what he's wearing.
Why?
I've got that shirt in it's as socks
Yes,
now.
I know. You showed us that before.
Yeah, that was good. It's
Yeah.
good. Nice socks, wasn't it?
Why did you have it so baggy?
Because I was setting trends, Dan. How many times did I
There
tell
must
you?
be a reason.
Because I was and continue to be a fashion icon, and I was pushing the bounds of footballing fashion. That's what I was doing.
Makes your head look so small.
Well, maybe because I didn't want to be the meathead charging the wall. Charging the ball at the end of the wall.
Stevie, they weren't quite skin tight, were they? The tops that you wore back in the Liverpool days. Shorts were short, though.
The short, but speaking of goalie jerseys, I actually didn't realise that they were so baggy, because the one time I went and go for Sheffield Wednesday, I had to put Kevin Pressman's jersey on, and it was so big. I just thought it's because he was a little fat, and that was a normal size for a goalkeeper. I didn't realise that it was a fashion.
I'm just saying, maybe Shaka was carrying an extra pound or two. I'm just saying.
But then I suppose, Ali, that's from experience because you've got big bone naturally.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about the tight shirts?
Dan, I used to be a big bone. Now I'm. See, it's chiseled now. See, you see, the diet has worked. The diet has worked.
Where's that
chiseled.
photo of Ali going back to Columbus? Remember that? He had a rather tight shirt on in Columbus.
Ali needed to carry a bit, so every time he hit the deck, he didn't hurt himself.
Oh, I see. A little bit of padding.
Well, you got to land on something. If you're just bones. If you're skinning bone like he is now, then you hurt yourself.
You know, I expect better from you, Stevie. Something better, something more creative than that.
I don't. That's right. That's perfect.
I can still see you hitting the deck every single time you step on the field. I tell you,
And
the washing
winning.
lady must have hated you because your jersey was always filthy. 'Cause every time you hit the deck, you got filth on it.
Final question, and it's the question I think most people want to know, Shaq, is would you consider including Slavia Prague in your power rankings if they beat Leicester on Thursday? They're still unbeaten in the league and play some cracking football.
Well, I'll have to upload the data in my algorithm.
Yes.
And see what comes out the other end.
Who's top at the moment? I missed Thursday.
Are you going to watch Slavia Prague the same way
who's
that you
top
watch
of your power
Leipzig?
rankings?
Bayern Munich is top of my power ranking.
And who's second and third?
Manchester City are second.
Right, and third?
And third, Atletico Madrid. Who? Who's that? Wait. Lille a third. I just heard from Google. Google just called.
Oh, really? Yeah. The algorithm called. Lille.
Lille, yes.
How many Lille players could you name, Shaka? That's it. Thank you very much.
I'm off to go watch Leipzig. I'm going to go watch Leipzig again just to make sure.
Well, enjoy your candlelit dinner, Ali, Stevie, including.
Thank you.
Enjoy digging your dinner out of the trash can.
Yeah, shepherd's pie.
Shaka's off to some graveyards to get some flowers.
Hey, Sunday night flowers, always open.
ESPN FC will be back on your screens tomorrow. Be sure to join us. Chelsea in action against Newcastle. Plus, of course, we'll be looking ahead to the Champions League. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.